Just a heads up before we get started here. I do not really have anything specifically planned for this one, other than fighting this trainer here and then hopefully getting some different ones I haven't fought yet when I leave and come back and that kind of crap. So, I actually do have quite a bit to talk about in this one though, because there was an unexpected, like, popularity explosion that occurred yesterday. It was kind of weird. So I've mentioned in the last couple videos that I've been working on that, like, beginner's guide to Pokemon thing, and so I finally released it. I'm gonna have the links to it in the description. I have a write-up on Reddit, which is broken into 2 posts because it's ridiculously long. And then I have a set of images for Imgur that just kind of show off the Pokemon and, like, some screenshots, and that's about it. Now, the Reddit one got pretty much the amount of exposure that I thought it would. It's like, there's a small number of people that find it pretty useful and are glad that I did it, but it's not, like, exploding in the most popular thing ever. I would have never expected it to be. But the Imgur one, on the other hand, for some reason, like, really got popular. It made it onto the front page, and when I say that, I specifically mean it made it into, like, the top 5. At least, I don't know if it made it into 5 specifically. I know it made it into number 6. It was probably 5 at some point. Like, rated as, like, most popular image of the day. Which is weird because it's literally just the Sugimori art and Oris sprites arranged in paint on a white background. But, I mean, I also took, like, screenshots and put those in and stuff, but I guess it's just the fact that they're organized in a way that is pleasing to look at. Not sure. But yeah, those have, I guess it's, I kind of know what happened, and basically, because Pokemon Go has gotten so many people back into the series, there's a lot of, Genwunners that have just kind of, like, started looking at Pokemon posts that they normally would have ignored, and so they go into this thing, and basically, this is, like, their first exposure to everything after, like, Gen 2. And so, like, the thing with Genwunners is, obviously I've always known they existed. Like, they've always just kind of been there whenever you go onto, like, any kind of Pokemon fan video. There's always, like, a billion comments saying how, like, oh, this game is shit because it doesn't have, like, because it's not the original, therefore it sucks. Pretty much that's all you need to know. This really shows how many of them exist, though. It's kind of amazing. Like, I'm gonna say probably over half of the comments, maybe even, like, 75%, though that might be stretching a bit, are some kind of derogatory remark towards either the newer designs or the newer games in general, or saying that nothing after the original should have been made. My personal truth is there's nothing after the 150, just stupid shit like that. And again, I have to state here before I go into a rant that everything I'm about to say is by no means an original thought. Like, this crap has been brought up as long as Genwunners have existed, so I'm not going to be breaking any new ground here, but I'm trying to put myself in their shoes and understand where this is coming from, because, like, as somebody who's gone through every generation as they're released, pretty much every time a new Pokemon is shown off, I'll look at it, and depending on what it is, I'll either have the, my gut reaction will either be, that's cool, or what the fuck is that thing? And if it's what the fuck is that thing, I'll, like, kind of laugh at it and move on, and then, like, in the next day or so, I'll look at it again and be like, you know, that's actually kind of cool. Like, that actually happened with Spiritomb with me. I looked at it and I'm like, okay, what the shit is this? It's a weird vortex with a face. It looks like a jack-o'-lantern mixed with puke. Like, this is the worst thing ever. And then, after kind of learning what it was and seeing it in action and stuff, it actually became my all-time favorite. So, I think what's happening with the Genwunners is they're going through that first phase, but they're never hitting that second one. And the other problem is, it's like, I have to imagine that a good chunk of these people are the kind that, played Red and Blue when they first came out, and they were probably in, like, grade school, maybe junior high at the oldest. And so they kind of hit that age where it wasn't cool to like Pokemon anymore when the newer games came out. And so that happened to me with Gen 3, but then the thing is, like, it was still a guilty pleasure of mine. I just didn't really care about it that much. And then when Gen 4 was, like, in pre-release and they were showing off stuff, I was, like, actually really getting back into it, and I took a look at Gen 3 again, and I'm like, you know, this isn't that bad. I understand why they eliminated what they did. Like, for a while, Gen 2 was still my favorite. I didn't like that they removed certain things, but I appreciate them more now. And so it's like, it's probably just what I'm guessing is that this is the group of people that grew up with the originals, liked them because it was the cool thing to like, and that's pretty much it. And then never stuck with the series after that because they were never really a fan. Like, they were just the people who were in with the cool crowd, and then as soon as they moved on to the next thing, they never bothered with Gen 2 or 3 or whatever and just said fuck it. The problem with this is... oh god, I only have 2 Hyper Potions. The problem with this is, there's so many of them, and, like, there's nothing wrong with having an opinion. Like, if you have played through every single game and feel like Gen 1 is still the best, I would disagree with you, and I think that objectively the games are badly coded and not all that great, but it's still an opinion, and that's fine. But if you've never played any of the other ones or looked at them for more than 3 seconds, then your opinion really doesn't matter. And yet, they act like they do. Like, it's... I don't know. It's so stupid. And it's just, it's really irritating with, this particular case of mine, because, I put all this work into making the document and crap, kind of hoping that it would get certain people to kind of step out of their boundaries a little bit, like, hey, here's the 150 in Pokemon Go, here's what came after, hey, some of these are kind of cool. And some people are doing that. Again, I'm not gonna deny this, but, there's such a good portion that just are like, yeah, fuck this. Like, it's just kind of disheartening, I guess. And I want to kind of, like, call them out in the comments, but at the same time it would be really petty of me and probably wouldn't look good if I did. So, this is just kind of me venting. So, is this Weavile her last Pokemon? I think it is. So, let's see. I used my last Hyper Potion. I do have full restores, though, so I'm going to have to start dipping into those a bit. Should be able to take a couple hits from this thing, so let's see. But yeah, I think I've gotten out pretty much everything I needed to on that subject. Like, again, I'm not saying anything that hasn't been said 100 times, so I'm not really sure what my goal was with that. I just kind of wanted to bitch for a little bit. Ooh, that did quite a bit more than I thought it would. Okay, so here's how this is going to go down. Let me back up save. And it's going to outspeed me. So what I need to do is heal and see if I can take 2 hits from this, and then see if I can kill it with a Force Palm. Maybe. I might have this. Oh, no, Ice Punch does more damage than Shard, doesn't it? Yeah, no. Okay. I don't have any priority moves. I don't think if I just attack, I'll get it. Because Ice Shard will kill me, yeah. Okay, looks like we're reviving. I can just keep sticking with Rollout, but it isn't going to be another... It won't kill it in one hit. Flamethrower is probably my best bet here. I'll see. How much damage will I take from Night Slash? That's the question. Yeah, okay. Am I gonna have to just revive cycle this? Because I really don't want to frickin' do that. I think Foliage can take more than one hit from this. That's what I determined, right? I hate to be using these full restores, but I didn't stock up on items. Oh god, okay, that was a critical. That's... I can't count that. Let's heal up again. Let me get up some defense curls here. God, I'm wasting so much money to beat this stupid Weavile. It's kind of amazing. Can I get lucky with Rollout? I only did one defense curl, but I think I can survive 2 hits, so let's see. Oh, you fucker. Oh, okay. That's the thing with Freeze. It will strike when you least expect it, and then it never turns out to actually be of any consequence. Alright. So, there we go. That's another trainer down. Let me stock up on some items before I forget, because I desperately need them. I'm going to go with... I don't think I need 50, but I'm just going to get 50 anyway. Full restores, let me get some more of those. Revives, I think... yeah. And that should be all I need. Okay, so let's see if there's any more people in the building there that I still need to fight. Because I checked Bulbapedia, and there's still 3 gym leaders that I mentioned last time, and 3, like, other people. I don't know what to call them. Here we go. This is actually 2 people that I need, and why are there only 3 here? I thought it was always 4. That's kind of weird. Yeah, we got Riley and Gardenia. I need to do both of them, so... I guess I'll fight these 2, and then go back to the Battle Factory. Part of which I think I'm going to be doing off-screen, because I was told in the comments that if you do double battles, you won't actually encounter the Frontier Brain, and that's kind of lame, so I figure I'll go for it. Oh, okay, hold on. Let's look at that weird animation there again, because his head was vibrating. What the shit is that? I guess that's like the aura powers, I don't know. You know what, actually? Before I fight. I've been putting this off for entirely too fricking long. Let's just teach Brick Break and get it over with. It's not that much stronger, but it's still a better move. It's 15 base power, which is like 22 with stab, and even more with super effective, so I can lose the chance of paralysis, because it's not like that ever kicks in anyway. Okay, let's try this one more time. Wait, did I just seriously outspeed an Absol? I thought those things were actually really fast. Maybe I'm misremembering. Oh, damn. Okay. Yeah, see, that would have not happened if I kept Force Palm, so I'm glad I changed it. And immediately, we've got some serious shit to deal with. Okay, I guess Flamethrower? That's really all I can do, right? Surf is neutral. Grass Knot is good for it being heavy, but it's not very effective. Earthquake is super effective, but I'm gonna go with Flamethrower. And do I die in one hit? I'm gonna guess probably. Oh, no I didn't. Okay. Metagross... Oh, damn it. I was about to say, Metagross, you were actually not nearly as difficult as I thought, but yeah, there you go. Okay. And Lucario, I have absolutely no reason to try to do a mirror match, but I'm gonna see how it goes. I know how it's gonna go. I'm not gonna win, but I'd like to see if I can at least, like, scratch this thing. Plus, I'm using his own Pokemon against him, and that's kind of cool, because he gave me the Riolu. Okay, Brick. Now, this I will probably die from, but at least it's not super effective. Yeah, that kind of sucks. No way that I can get that to work in my favor, is there? I don't think there is. Alright, let's just go with the obvious choice then. Does this thing have Brick? I'm gonna say probably not. Yeah, that's how much damage that did on a not very effective. That's kind of crazy. Okay, so let's heal up. And I have to keep in mind that Psychic is still... Oh, God. Alright, fine. I got the screen up. I guess that's what matters in the end. Now that I've got the screen up, let's see if I can actually take a close combat. Because I want to make this work. Well, at least that wasn't a stab move. Okay. Not sure why I did that. Nice, okay. Oh, and it was a critical. I wonder if that would have killed it if it wasn't. Ursaring, sure, I can... Here I am saying I can deal with that, and, yet, the last time I encountered one of these, it frickin' wrecked my entire life. Also, on another subject that is something I've brought up at some point before and isn't very interesting, the 857th version of the We Need a Dolphin Pokemon topic sprung up on GameFAQs yesterday. And much like every single other one of those, there's always a smartass that comes in and says that orcas are dolphins, Kyogre is an orca, we don't need a dolphin. And they act like they are completely right, and that there's no arguing with this. I have no idea why such a specific and stupid subject keeps getting brought up and always ends in the same argument. And so, like, the person was basically saying, like, oh, well, if they were talking about a bottlenose, they should have specified, and my response to that is, nobody in the world would think of an orca when they say dolphin, so no. And the reason that Ursaring reminded me of that is because it's basically like saying that there's a koala Pokemon, but there's no, like, regular bear. And then when somebody says there should be a bear, somebody's like, oh, well, we have this one, come on, like, it's the same thing. I don't know, it's just dumb. We have, like, 15 cat Pokemon and butterflies and other shit that has been repeated. Like, there's no reason we can't get a bottlenose dolphin. Like, I'm not saying we need one, but it's an obvious choice of an animal that people like that would probably be well received. Anyway, we've got one more person to fight, and it is a grass user, so let's just prepare accordingly.
Yeah, battle, yeah.
That actually would have been better. Yeah, let's be a cheap ass and frickin' load before the fight, because I'd rather kill that with Ice Beam. 4 times weaknesses are always good to prey on, so... Alright, I didn't see that one coming, gotta say. Anyone seen, Jumpluff in Pokemon Stadium 2 with its weird square-shaped shadows? I don't know if that's just an emulator thing or if that actually happened in the regular game. Because its puffballs are just sprites, so the shadows don't come out correct on those. It's kind of good. And here we've got more 4 times ice weakness. Let's stick with what we're doing. Just barely, okay. And if I survive this, which I did, then I'm gonna go ahead and expect a full restore. Yep. RNG? Oh, I was actually lucky the first time, okay. Here, let's settle this. Signal Beam is super effective, okay. So, Bug works against ground because ants dig holes in the ground. Ground doesn't work against Bug because bugs are okay with getting dirty, I guess. Let's just say that that's the logic behind that. Like, not every type has logic, but I usually try to think of things like that to help me remember. I don't know. Roserade, are you going to end up being a pain in the ass? Because you have a tendency to do that, usually. Christ, okay. Yeah, that'll do it. Alright, well, let's, fucking, let's just use Caroline. I've been finding fewer and fewer uses for Caroline in the post-game here. I've got to find something to use her against. And, this was not the one. Okay, here, just do, like, a poison jab or something. It'll only be neutral, but whatever. So, your special attack has fallen quite a bit. You really shouldn't be able to do that much damage to me anymore, right? Oh, well, there's always Sludge Bomb. That's the other one that, I sometimes don't remember. Poison is neutral against fighting because reasons. Fighting is bad against poison because if you punch a muck, it'll absorb the punch. Like, that's the way I remember that one. Can this Roserade seriously fuck off? Come on. Cherim, yeah, whatever. It's a Cherim, it's not gonna do much. Do a light screen just in case. I think I've mentioned this, but, Flower Gift, the thing that, causes Cherim to change form, is, the most random ability ever, because it boosts physical attack and special defense. And Cherim does not really benefit from the physical attack boost. It really could have used special. Apparently it goes well with Groudon, but yeah. I think I've said this the last time I brought this subject up, but nobody's going to use Cherim in Ubers, and that's the only place you can use Groudon, so there you go. But yeah, that I think you can see right there how much that special defense boost helped it out. And I am not liking where this is going, so let's not just use Psychic. I probably want to use Flamethrower against it. It's another special move, but at least it'll be super effective. And I'll resist the grass moves, so... Light screen again, just for good measure. Nope. Plus it's sunny, so yeah. Having fun times with poison in this fight. Bellossom, again, you were my favorite for a long time, but not really something I need to be worried about, I think. Has Chlorophyll, probably gonna outspeed me. I don't see it doing much. Wait, I outsped it anyway? What the hell? Maybe it doesn't have Chlorophyll. I'm not sure what its other ability would be, though. I think that's the only one it gets. Leaf Guard? I don't think it gets that. I don't know, whatever. Doesn't matter. So there we go. So we've got 4 left. Not going to be doing any of them in this video. But yeah, that leaves Cheryl from Eterna Forest and Mira from Wayback Cave? Is that what that one's called? I wanted to call it Lost Lorn Cave, but that's not what it is. That's a forest in black and white. But those 2, and then Roark and Fantina. I'll probably have to just kind of save outside the door and like change the date, go in, go out kind of crap. But anyway, since I'm not going to be doing any more of that today, and there's really not much else to do other than Battle Frontier and catching the last few legendaries, we're going to do more of the factory. So what's going to happen here is I am going to start over from scratch and do the first 7 battles off screen. Maybe even the first 14, because I don't want to go through too many of these, and then see if I can get up to the brain. So I will be back in a bit. Alright, I'm going to be jumping back here because I actually wanted to show off the Pokemon I have in this run. So this is still the first set, and let's see, I've seen worse than that already, but okay. So here's the reason I've been kind of beating a lot of these fights, because I've got this pretty excellent Blaziken here. It's surprisingly complex. I didn't expect to see something like this in the Battle Factory, because what you can't tell here is that this thing is holding a Salac Berry, which, let me show that, yeah. It basically makes it so when you're below 1/3 of your health, your speed increases. That works really well with Endure, which lets you survive attacks, and Reversal, which does more damage when you're at low health. Plus it has Blaze, which powers up fire moves. So this thing just kind of wrecks house if you use it properly. Like, you have to be somewhat good at predictions, and stuff like that can still happen, but oh, wow. Here I am talking up this thing, and then it frickin' dies anyway. That's pretty good. Maybe I shouldn't stick with Aerial Ace. Let's try this again. Oh, we're fighting Peaches again? Oh well, I fought this person off screen. She wasn't very hard. This Rapidash, oh, okay. Rapidash, feels the need to use, Solar Beam as its main attack, which is not the greatest. Dugong, I should be able to use the reversal strategy against, except now there's a Sandstorm going, so, well, shit. Fuck it, Lantern, go. I will now just be completely unable to show off the Blaziken strategy, and it's going to be pretty good. So I'd really like to be able to do that, but I won't. Okay, so let's try this again. Blaze Kick. Will it do more damage than Aerial Ace? Quite a frickin' bit. Oh, that was critical. Okay. Oh, it would have died if it wasn't for the Focus Sash. What is this garbage? Come on. Oh, well. Hold on. Where the hell did my Salamence go? In one of the previous battles, I swapped out this Hippowdon with a Salamence, and now it's just not in my team anymore. That's really weird. Not sure. Anyway, crunch again. The Hippowdon's pretty decent. I was not necessarily wanting to use it because the Sandstorm would damage my other Pokemon, but it hasn't really been much of a problem. Oh, God. And I'm basically stuck crunching, so... Oh, God, yeah, that double team's gonna get really annoying. I should, try to put a stop to that before it can become a problem. Too bad Aqua Ring won't cancel out, it'll cancel out the Sandstorm, but it won't help with the Toxic, so let's just try to damage this as much as possible. Oh, okay. Forgot for a second there that, Electric is neutral against Steel, so that's actually super effective. There we go. Okay. So there's that. Let's go ahead and do another run of it, I suppose. Yeah, actually, in the interest of saving time, since I think I have to do 3 runs of this before I can encounter the boss, I'll do the next one off screen and just show like the last battle like I did here. Here we go then. This is going to be number 7 of the second set. You may have noticed there, before I skipped that dialogue, that it only said what 2 of the Pokemon are. I actually checked Bulbapedia before even going into this, just to make sure that the boss would appear after the 3rd set, which it does. But yeah, after each set, they actually lower the amount of info you get against opponents, which is kind of interesting. But anyway, this guy, I will get to show off my team. Licky Licky is not exactly something I've ever really thought about much or wanted to use, but out of the original 6 I had to choose from, which included a Golem and a Rhydon, so I'm not sure why not a Rhyperior, specifically a Rhydon, so 2 things with the same type combination. And also, the Rhydon and a Slaking had basically the exact same moveset. But there was also like an Armaldo and a couple other things, and this was the only special attacker of the group, so I brought it. I also have a sub-punching Nidoking, which I'm going to show off in a minute here, and a Metagross, which is just a Metagross. It's good just because of what it is. Hoping to be able to show off this thing here, though. So this will be not very effective. If you are not aware of this sub-punch strategy, basically what that is you put up a substitute so that you can take a hit, and then you use Focus Punch, which is a very strong attack, but it always goes second, and it only works if you don't take damage on the first turn. So they work quite well in conjunction. I also have Horn Drill. I've yet to get any use out of that. I tried it, it just didn't work, because it's 30% accuracy. So, anyway, this thing should die from this Focus Punch. Might lose my substitute in the process. Yeah, thing's actually doing way more damage than I expected it to. And here we got a Hippo. I do not want to deal with this thing, so switch to Metagross. Probably die from Earthquake anyway, because I wasn't thinking ahead. Yeah, actually, the more I think about it, this was a really shitty switch. I really should have gone back to Licky Licky. Anyway, Psychic, I guess, is the best choice here. And die from Earthquake, or maybe it just doesn't have it. Alright, I'll take it. And you also die to Psychic. If I don't die to Surf first. Which I will, so whatever, it'll die from, yeah, I don't know. That's how that one went. Yay, 5 more BP, yay. I thought that would go up if it was a consecutive round. Evidently not. Okay, so single battle, open level. Onwards we go. So this one I'm going to show the entirety of, and hopefully I won't have to do too much save state abuse. I always save before every battle, but I usually don't have to reload. Alright. So let's see what we got. I'm not even going to look at their movesets at first. So Starmie is usually pretty good. Frostlass I enjoy. It's fast and special attack based. Arcanine I think is usually pretty good. Magnezone. Whiscash kind of meh. And there's Blaziken again. So actually this is a pretty good selection. Let's see what we got here. Wise Glasses. That makes special attack stronger. And it is definitely special attack based. This is a definite possibility. I don't mind what I'm seeing here either, but I'll probably go with the Starmie if I had to choose between the two. Although, Bolt Beaming is good. I might have to take both of those, let's see. Overheat, which lowers special attack within the white herb will counteract it. And just a bunch of other crap that I don't care about as much. Sunny Day goes well with that, though. This one is not a bad choice, but I have seen more impressive things up to this point. Same thing here, really. I wonder if Zoom Lens actually increases the chance of Fissure working. Or Fissure, as people say it's pronounced. I always say Fissure, I don't know. I would normally not pick a Whiscash, but I don't know. And this one is not as good as the previous Blaziken, but also less gimmicky. Man, there's a lot of good stuff in this. How do I frickin' pick? This is a decidedly special attack-based Arcanine. So, I don't want to use all specials. Special, special, special. More special, I think. Special. And you're my only physical, so I'm going to take you. I really want the Starmie. See, that's the problem. I'm going to be, like, stuck on this screen for frickin' forever trying to choose what to pick. Let me look at stats. 259, 296 speed. The Starmie is better, I think. I'm going to go with the Starmie. Let me pick that one as my first. And then out of the other ones, I'm kind of curious if this thing will work out. It's not the choice I would normally go with, but actually, yeah, fuck it, let's just take the Arcanine. Except then we'll have two fires, so no, we're not taking the Arcanine. We're going to take this, and take this. Except now I have two waters. Wow, I am not planning well. Okay, hold on. I don't want the Magnezone. Fuck it, taking the Frostlass. I like how it all just came down to type at the end. Alright. And Psychic, you should work well here. Damn it. Okay. That's the thing with the Battle Factory also, is a lot of times I'll just, if I get lucky with my first Pokemon being really good, I won't even be able to see my other two. So I don't know if I should switch them out or not, but we're going to stick with this team for a little bit. Okay. Glalie, you are going to definitely finish me off, but can I get in a Power Gem first? Alright. Let's do a semi-mirror match since they're counterparts. You know what, I'm going to be frickin' stupid and use Destiny Bond, because I never use this move, and I have a third Pokemon, so why not? Okay, that's why not, because it's not going to kill me. There we go. Okay. Don't particularly want to switch to any of those. Aerodactyl's pretty useful, but I'll skip it. Should I? No, I'll stick with the Blaziken, that's fine. I also forgot to save state here, so... I usually save state at the port where it's like, do you want to trade, in case I want to change my mind later, but whatever. This thing is probably going to have the berry that weakens water moves, isn't it? Or just a frickin' focus sash. Yeah. Come on, really? Alright, Blaziken, you do something. Just used Endure, okay then. Earthquake. If I don't flinch first, come on. What is this garbage? I don't like this matchup. I can probably take one hit from it, so I'm going to Thunderbolt and then Destiny Bond. Or it'll just miss. Alright. Goodbye. Magnezone. I don't have any moves that will work well against you, do I? No, I don't. Ice Beam it is. Yeah, we're not going to deal with that. Oh no, you copied my non-existent stat changes. What will I do? I've been noticing a lot of really weird AI in this. I'm not sure if they're predicting that I'm gonna switch and then I don't, or what's going on, but like earlier, something was using like Sludge Bomb against my Metagross repeatedly, and Poison does not affect it, so it was kind of a dumb thing to do. Houndoom was kind of okay. Whatever. I usually just don't trade Pokemon. I'd like to stick with what I have. And here's a Battle of the Ages. Will I outspeed it? I don't remember which is faster. There it goes. Should we have the Battle of the Firefighting starters? No, that would be stupid. Let's just surf it again. Okay. And it's a one-hit wonder! That was a pretty good one. Nope. Alright, this is going to be a job for Blaziken. I guess just Blazikick, yeah. Blazikick has a much lower accuracy than I realized. It kept missing when I was using this thing earlier. There we go. Shadow Claw. Yeah. Okay. And I guess Blazikick. And are we dead? Yes, we are. I really want to see Destiny Bond actually be used for something, but it's probably a last-ditch move that I shouldn't really rely on. Got Ampharos. Well, it is part of your sprite, so I guess so. Okay, probably should switch, but I'm gonna outspeed it. But then it'll survive the surf and probably kill me, so I guess I should switch? I don't know. Let's see what happens. That's what happens, okay. Not a big fan of that. Oh, and it has frickin' Focus Punch. Why would you use that against a Psychic type? Alright then. Maybe it was predicting the switch. Yeah, there we go. Earthquake. These frickin' Whiscaches, I swear, these, like, keep showing up for some reason, and I never think of them as being good Pokemon, but they can be okay. Like, I don't know. Don't have any grass moves. If I switch in, it's probably gonna kill me with Earthquake. I'll take a try anyway. And it locked itself into Thrash, which is a normal type move, and I have a Ghost, so that works out for me. Ice Beam, it will be neutral. Possibly 2 KO. Wait. Did Thrash already end? Or did the fact that it missed end the Thrash? I didn't realize it would do that. I thought it would still be locked into it. Whatever. Blastoise, you, I'm gonna guess, will probably take about half of your HP from this Thunderbolt, and then we'll do something to kill me. No. Okay. Can we actually predict and get Destiny Bond? Because I would love to do that. Asshole. Okay, there we go. Okay. Mr. Mime, don't really care. I'll do something Psychic. I'll predict all the stuff that you have in your pockets, except I'll get, like, the date of the pocket ticket slightly wrong, and then therefore will not believe you. What was I talking about again? Okay, Signal Beam. Must bash on Life is Strange at all points possible. That's something that Ice Beam will take care of, but I don't really want to take a turn to switch, so Surf it is. I like how in some of the previous ones I've been using Pokemon with like a kind of high-end strategy, like the sub-punching and stuff. This one, it's all just about type advantage. There's really no more to it. Just use an attack that is strong. Okay. Now, I'm gonna save here because this could go badly if, like, I somehow don't kill it, but I think I should. Yeah. You so were not levitating. Alright, so now we got the Frontier Brain. I actually don't know who this person is. I've never really seen any of the Platinum ones. Got a Crobat, okay. Psychic will work against that pretty well. Was there anything in that I wanted? Let me just check. Yeah, not really. Okay, here we go. Okay. It's my data analyzing machine. It allows me to teleport. So he's Fee, okay. That's a face. Okay, I have a feeling that I'm going to end up losing this, but let's give it a good shot. Psychic will do well. It's probably going to outspeed me, and I don't know what it's going to use against me, so let's find out. Brave Bird. Okay, I didn't even know I could get that. That'll have recoil though, right? Yeah, oh Jesus, that was a lot of damage. Hopefully this will kill it. Okay, that's one down. Rapidash I'm not entirely concerned about, but will it outspeed me? Again, it probably will. Yeah. That's slightly obnoxious. Also, I probably shouldn't be speeding up this music because it's kind of interesting, but let's just have it at this point. Here, have an Earthquake. When the hell did Rapidash get Hypnosis? I guess I moved to it or something? I never knew it could get that. If I did, I forgot. I always considered Rapidash one of the least impressive fire types. It's just, it doesn't really specialize in anything all that much that I'm aware of, but I guess it's got some interesting support moves. Oh god, Entei? I mean, if I had to fight a legendary, Entei'd probably be the one I'd pick, but still. Okay. I didn't realize they'd have legendaries. Stick with Earthquake. If I survive this. Yeah, fighting Resist Rock. So many type freaking combinations that I don't remember. Okay, so how much will this do? As it slowly goes down. Yeah, okay. I'm going to make a different backup save here, because I'd like to find out if A, I can survive an attack from this thing as Frostlass, and B, can I kill it with Destiny Bond, because that would be kind of funny. Oh, that's super effective. That's not cool. Did I outspeed it last time? I don't actually remember. I did not. Okay. Will Frostlass outspeed it? Because that's kind of what I'm counting on at this point. Either that or for Stone Edge to miss. Which it did. Okay. So, if I had not done that save state and just gone with Earthquake, I would have won if the RNG was the same. I guess that's comforting to know, but I still feel like I kind of cheated there. Alright, well, there we go. There's the one and only facility that I'll actually beat. And if you go through a bunch more times and get up to 50 wins in a row, then you can get the gold icon instead of the silver one, but I don't think I really care about that. Yeah. So where do I get my icon then? Versus recorder, okay. I have never looked at that item once, so let's actually see what that looks like. What the shit is this? Okay. Is everything going to be on the bottom screen? Let me just do this. Yeah, that's an icon. Okay. I guess that's really all that's in this. Just the video that I already did. Okay. Yeah, I've never used this item before. Alright. Well, anyway, that's it for this video anyway, so, I am really running out of crap to do. I suppose in the next one, aside from the usual, old gym leaders and crap that I'll be going through, I will pick one of the other facilities at random and try going through it with either just my current team or a couple legendaries and see how far I can get, which won't be very far, but it'll be interesting to find out.